Shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom, earthlings. Hey, family. Yahweh loves you. Yahweh loves you. And guess what? So do I. I want to say today has truly been a blessed day. Yahweh woke me up this morning, started me on my way. And I want to say, thank him for my godson. Got me up early this morning and took me shopping. I tell you, God is so good to me. All this week, I was still celebrating my birthday, still receiving gifts. Man. And then my Kohen, my rabbi, he said, you are deserving. You are deserving of everything. You are one of Yahweh's favorite. And what I tell you favorite means? Life. So I'm grateful. I'm very thankful. And I'm telling you, one of my physicians said, you're feisty. I like that. And don't change. I told him, this is my life. And I'm not going to have, I don't care who they are, a physician, a doctor, a nurse, a lawyer. Well, we supposed to bow down. We're not supposed to do that. We, which is our insurance, are paying them. And we don't have to bow down, especially if they doing wrong. You understand? You better stand up for your rights. I had to call the government consumer fraud or consumer fraud division on some characters, some folks overcharging me. And now I might have to do it again. Don't you ever, when you are in the right, pay these people and they walking over you. God gave you a brain. Use your brain. Talk to people. You get good advice for talking to strangers. I told you I do research out in the streets. I talk to people. And when you talk to people, you put two and two together, add it up, and you come out with some fairly good advice. You understand? Use the advice. You have your Android. Look everything up because they don't send out telephone books anymore where you can look it up. You talk to your Android and it'll pull up information for you. I keep telling you, this is the best dictionary. It is. When you don't know something, hit that Android, hit your Android, hit on search. And when you hit that search and you seeking, looking for something, it'll pull up a lot of things. And the one that you're looking for, hit it. I'm telling you, Yahweh didn't make us to be a welcome mat, a floor mat, a doormat. He didn't make us for that. We are intelligent beings. We are lively beings. And one thing about us, we're sweet. We're nice. We're kind. We can only take so much. I know I can. I can only take so much. And when I'm at my limit, I'll either walk away, leave you alone, and let Yahweh deal with you. I don't have to deal with people. I don't have to deal with you. Knowing that I've been kind, I've been good, and then finding out you stealing from me, taking from me, and you know you doing it. Mm-hmm. One lady that I do know of did some damage to my car. Karma, I keep telling you all karma right around the corner. It ain't years and years. She went and bought her a car and towed the car up within the next 2 or 3 days. Then turned around and bought another car and demolished that car. God demolished that car. I keep telling you, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Do his children's no harm. And especially when they not doing anything to you. You understand that? I I am a lovable person. I'm a kind person. And I could take so much of your crap. For real. I used to be quiet. I used to didn't say anything. I used to bow my head. I used to be one of those doormats. But it ain't going on like that no more. When you reach a certain age and you take enough crap off of people, seriously, and you reach your limit, you do not want to end up in an insane asylum. You do pray. You ask the Most High to guide you and lead you. You listen to that spiritual being inside of you. And if that spiritual being tells you walk away, leave that alone, let Yahweh work it out. Let Yahweh work it out, because I used to be a revengeful person. You hurt me, and I'm coming back after you. Don't come for me if I don't come for you. And you come for me, I'm coming back for you. It used to be that way. Nah, not no more. Because I have angels. I have holy angels. I have legions of angels. I have archangels. Yes, I have Saint Michael. Well, that's Catholic. He's not Saint Michael's. He's Archangel Michael, Gabriel. I have all these different angels. Mm-hmm. All I got to do is cry out to Yahweh and say, "Yeah, I know you see them. I know you see what they doing to me, and I'm not doing anything." Abba, you said you are revengeful. Revenge me for my righteous cause. If you see me and I haven't done anything to these peoples down here and they are offending me, Abba, please, Kovakasha, please revenge my righteous cause to all these evil. These are evil people down here. I'm watching these agent movies, and I see how these agents, the mother-in-law, the father-in-law, how they treat their daughter-in-law, and how the husband could do what he want to do. She out working, and he at home bringing in another woman, his mistress, and the family sitting at the door waiting for the wife to walk in to tell her she can't go into her bedroom because the mistress is in there. And I have been around situations like that. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I don't seem to understand why mothers let their sons run over them, especially when they say they're Christians. We are supposed to be faithful to the Most High. I am a faithful person. I'm told you I'm faithful to Yahweh. I'm not going to step out of line. The life that I live, I'm telling you, we know not the date, the hour, the time, the minute when Yahweh might just show up. And that's why I tell you all, if you're ready, stay ready. We're not perfect, but we do the best we can. No one at this time can keep all the law. It's 600 and something. I think it's 612 or 13 or 20 something laws. And that's a lot of laws. And we can't keep all those laws. But you do the best you can. And number one, be humanitarian. You see somebody in the street that needs some help, and if you're able to help them, help them. You understand? Help these people if you can. Got millionaires out there just spurging on their money when they could take that money and make little miniature houses or miniature bungalows for the homeless. Find some land and call it tiny nation. Or give it a name. No, but they rather spurge buying $500 bottles of Christian Dior or some kind of champagne, $1,000, $5,000 for some champagne. Brothers and sisters, I pray that Yahweh make you wise. Open up your eyes, spiritual eyes, and spiritual ears, because you all need to hear what the Spirit has to say. And I'm telling you, my spirit performs, warns me in dreams and visions on TV, through the children's, on the radio, sometime in the mail. Yahweh is a spiritual entity at this particular time. He visits. You could be woke and he'll visit. Yeah. There are so many brothers and sisters out there who are very gifted. Gifted in their prayers, gifted in their prophecies, gifted in words of wisdom. Sometimes they give you words of wisdom, but you refuse to listen. And they give you the best. Sometimes Yahweh just come down and just pour all of that wisdom down in you. And you be like, I didn't tell him that. Nobody really know that but me and another person. I never told that. God to get deep into you to let you know it's him and reveal some of your secrets and innermost parts. Yes, he will. I want you to know I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Yahweh showed me a dream yesterday of my cousin. It wasn't a vivid dream, just was a dream to call her. And I'm so glad because when I called her, she had misplaced my phone number and been wanting to hear from me for a whole week. See how good God is? He'll just drop a little nugget down, tell you, call certain people. Call your mother. Call your daddy. Call your cousins, your grandmother. Go visit. Some of you all got rich and now you don't want to visit. You don't want to send them no money. You don't want to send them no gifts. But you better be careful. God will turn around and take all that from you. See what he did to Sean Connery, Diddy Combs. He got to do 16 years. He was going to do life. Mm-hmm. So you all be careful how you talk to people. Because the word say, be careful that you might be entertaining an angel at unaware. You hear me? Keep telling you, angels can transform themselves. They could look like a baby, a man, a woman. They could come to you uh, as a person who is deceased. Yeah. Angels have a way to shake you up, wake you up, and make you do right. Mm-hmm. All right, turn with me to the east. Shema, Yahweh. Eloheinu, Yahweh, El mean hero Israel. But Yah is one. We must love him with our whole heart, soul, mind, body, and strength. To you, Yahweh, I give you the glory. I want to thank you for my day. I want to thank you for looking beyond my fault and seeing my needs. I want to thank you for YouTube, for the young lady that blessed me to help me to get on YouTube and her son. I want to thank you, Yahweh, for how you watch over me and take good care of me. Thank you for watching over my vehicle. I want to thank you, Yahweh, for all of the physicians who are humanitarian, especially those that watch over me. I want to thank you for another day's journey. Abba Yah, mm, you are so understanding, so real. You listen to me, you hear me. And I want to thank you for directing me out of danger. I want to thank you, Yahweh, for touching those who come on and listen, who do their research. I want to thank you for letting no fire break out, no gas break out, no gas films. I want to thank you, Abba Yah, for no silent films through the night. I want to thank you for no break-ins. I want to thank you, Yahweh, for blessing the air we breathe, the food we eat, the water we drink. I want to thank you, Yahweh. Thank you for blessing us on our going out, coming in, blessing us in the storehouses. I want to thank you for extra financial blessings that you have poured down and shared. Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you, Yahweh. Thank you. In your mighty name, I come before you. Oh, Abba Yah, that you would bless your sons and daughters in a way where they would know that it is of you. Bless Yahudah. Bless the 12 tribes of Israel, Mother Jerusalem. Bless Mother Earth. Abba Yah, bless your earthlings, and especially those that love you. Oh, Abba, please help the homeless. Bless the homeless. Touch some rich person heart. These houses only cost $10,000 where they'll build up a little community with little houses to bless them. And maybe when they get in there, you will touch them where they'll wake up and find a job. They'll come to themselves and start working, earning money, or they too ashamed knowing that they disabled to go get on Social Security to get them some help. Oh, Abba Yah, in your mighty name, bless the poor, bless the poor, bless the homeless, bless your sons and daughters everywhere, all over the world. And I want to thank you for waking me up this morning, closing me in my right frame of mind. I want to thank you for my godson coming and picking me up. He said he want to come on next week to give a testimony of how good you changed him, turned his life around, and he's now living a good life. I want to say thank you, Yahweh. Thank you. Thank you for hearing and answering. To the God of Israel, there is no one else but you. because you say it in your word. You are a jealous God. And besides you, there is no one else. So I come before my Abba Yah to plead with him that he would help us, watch over us, protect us. He said he is our Savior. He is our Redeemer. Nobody else is coming back for you but Yahweh. So I want to say I thank him. I thank him for everything. Strengthen us. Heal my body. Heal those who need healing. I need you to heal my body from the top of my head to the soles of my feet. Abba Yah, please heal me. Please heal me. I beseech you this day for a miracle. Miracles everywhere. Miracles all over the world. Miracles, Yahweh. In your mighty name, let thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Brothers and sisters, I come before you this day to plead with you that you would pray ye one for another. Pray for me. Pray for your sisters and brothers. Pray for your family, your children's. Your family is your mother, your father, your grandmother, your granddaddy. Your siblings is your brother and sisters. Your aunt, your uncle, your cousins. Even some of your associates. Pray for them. You all don't know what people be going through day to day, what they got to fight through, go through, what be on their mind. Sometimes they'll walk right past you and don't even see you, and you think that they saw you, but they didn't, because they mind is heavy. Pray much. Pray for the world, because I'm telling you, they showing you on these movies what Yahweh getting ready to do next. And I'm telling you all, this is not going to be no pretty thing. They got new storms coming. Don't y'all see them? And they got to make up names for these storms. They couldn't even make up a name for the dirt storm that it came. And it reached 500 feet up in the air, and it would last for over a week. He's showing you all these alien movies, and now they got islands where they building up and changing it into alien nations. They've been showing you these alien movies for the longest, and now they building one here, islands here on Earth, where only the real rich people who are caught up in these secret societies will be able to visit. You all better open up your understanding, your mind, your heart to everything that's going on down here. Because I'm telling you, Yahweh is not playing on this second trip around. This the second trip. This the last trip. We not going through this no more. We done been through this, gone through this, constantly going through this. And I keep telling you all, Yahweh tests us. And each time you fail a test, you got to repeat it. And I'm so glad I have stopped failing my tests. I'm passing them now. I'm passing all of my tests. It's not a hard thing to do. You just have to be obedient. Don't you know we are covenant peoples? We have an oath. We are in a contract. And we are under the law. Which in that gospel said the law has been done away with. And is even telling the brothers that circumcision is of the heart. When they lied, circumcision is of the penis. And it said that The gospel is really not for Hebrews. The gospel is for the convert the children of God into worshiping Satan. You want me to say it again? The gospel is for you to worship Satan. Because I never, when I was in church, I didn't praise God, Yahweh, Yahovah. I am that I am. I always praised and worshiped JC, who you all call Jesus Christ, who is a American name, but is really a Spanish name for Jose, which Jose means George. And that's who you worshiping. And Yahweh didn't tell us to worship no other God. He told us to worship him because there is no other God but him. And I try to show it to you. I even get in arguments with family members. I be on the street talking to people, and I ease that in there and say, "Do you know that gospel is mixed with lies? Do you know this how I ease it in that God wouldn't blow no smoke on no virgin woman who is legally married to cause her to have a baby so that her husband can have marital um, affairs with her. We gotta do that. Stop a man from having sex with his wife. When in the law it says, "Thou shalt not commit adultery." Hmm. You really think God? And one lady, she had me cracking up so bad. She said, "God can do whatever He want to do. He got." I said, "Sister, yeah, that might be true, but He's not gonna break His law. I can prove it to you. All you got to do is go to Psalms 89:34. He don't break His law. Mm-mm. The God that I serve does not break any laws. Not the ones that come up out of His mouth, because they're holy. Yeah. His words are holy. And one of these days He gonna sanctify us, make us holy, take this evil out of us. And we gonna be holy all the way through, just like Him. Not gonna be any more lying, no cursing, no death, no thievery, no hate, no defrauding, no suicides, no murdering, no killing people with their tongue. Yeah. They could kill somebody's dream. Somebody come to you with a dream that they want to do, and you turn around and say, you don't seem good. You can't do that. You not this, you not that. Man, go ahead." Then they wait till they get a certain age, and Yahweh tap them on their shoulder and tell them, "Go after your dream." And they go after their dream and they become millionaires, and the very one that told you you weren't gonna be nothing, now they knocking at your door wanting you to give them some money. You see that? And it could be a relative, family member tell you, because I wanted to sing. I always wanted to sing. My daddy was a musician. His name was Willie Harris Cowens. He was in the nation, and he played drums. And the drums that he played was called Devil's Trio. I don't know why my daddy would name his drum that Devil's Trio, but he did. And my daddy was tall and he was handsome. And in his Navy clothes, whoa, he was fine. I had pictures. Um, my father died before I was born. So, but I had pictures that I could admire and watch, look at him. And I was looking at him when he was uh, beating. They had a picture of him beating the drum, and on the drum it says "Devil's Trio." Man, I always wanted to sing. Every now and then I could get a good song in, but lately I was having problems with my vocals. I'm gonna try this one song. I will touch my vocals. I'm just gonna do maybe two lyrics and then that's it. And I dedicated this song to Yahweh because the meaning in this song He gave to me, and I do love Him. I'm telling you, if you all could just start loving Yahweh, and the love that you have for Him will spill off on someone else. Seriously, you could feel He'll let you feel His love in your heart when you really and truly settle down and you start thinking on Yahweh and you start meditating on Him and you start telling Him how much you adore Him, you appreciate Him, and you love Him, and He'll every now and then send a little nugget down in your heart to let you know that He loves you back. For real, for real. And I love my Abba because I'm spoiled by Him. He blows my mind. I wanted to go to Jamaica, didn't have no way to get there. Yahweh bless a woman at the bank. Uh-huh. Yahweh gave me favor with this woman. She told me, don't worry about nothing. I'm going to help you. And she did. I wanted to go visit my cousin who lived in Tennessee. Yahweh blessed me to pay my own fare there and back, plus buy my own grocery. Mm-hmm. Yes. And give her a little package. When you are blessed of Yahweh, mm, when you blessed of Him, and you doing your very best to show love, appreciation, and you are charitable, you don't have to worry about nothing. I'm spoiled. I'm not playing. When I tell you I'm spoiled by Yahweh, I'm spoiled. That's why a lot of you brothers and sisters, I have ran into you. You know who I am. Yahweh bless you with a good soulmate, a beautiful wife. I've heard the brothers say, Yahweh gave me a good wife. Then sometimes y'all call him I am. I am gave me a good wife. Or I am gave me a good husband. And my husband is so sweet that he helped the sisters open up doors for them, open up cars for them. I don't get jealous about that because I know he man. And my husband can admire another sister if she look good. I ain't tripping on that because I know I look good to him too. Can't talk on mine. Okay, bye-bye. And I'm telling you, a lot of them, I just be looking at how Yahweh bless them with their own homes, paid for. They don't have to pay no mortgage. Bless them with the real expensive cars. They travel, go everywhere, wear the finest, the best of the best. Yahweh wants you to live good too while you here. Yes, we ain't gotta wait. When I was coming up, the pastors used to say, by and by, the pie in the sky. Whatever you don't get here, you'll get it in the sky, in the pie in the sky. I'm like, as I matured and got older, I say they are lie. You could enjoy everything before you get to the pie in the sky. You could enjoy everything here. Do you understand that? You're not limited to nothing if you live and worship the Most High and be obedient. 6 days he labored, 7 days, which is the Sabbath day. He deaf on that. You got to keep the Sabbath day, which is sundown Friday, sundown Saturday. And the Passover sometime falls in April or March. You got to keep it. Then you got to keep the matzah, which is that cracker. You got to eat that for 8 or 9 days. And many of us lose weight. I lost a lot of weight this year. Sure did. Because when I'm eating my matzah, I don't be thinking about a lot of food. I think about my matzah. I put peanut butter and jelly on it. I think about making soup. I love soups. Uh-huh. You can't eat no breads, no cakes, no pies, no cookies. Nothing with leaven in it. You got to get that out or either freeze it. This is modern day Egypt. You don't have to throw it away. You just put it in the freezer and freeze it for those days. Brothers and sisters, please bring your history book, pen and paper, and we're going to write some things down. I want to show you in the word where it says in Lamentation. Turn with me to Lamentation, and we go into the 5th chapter because they prayed for us. Remember, I used to always tell you our ancestors prayed for us. Daniel prayed for us, which you all, I call him Daniel, that's Hebrew, but the English is Daniel. Abraham prayed for us. We got a lot of ancestors that prayed for the offsprings of Israel. You understand? And that's one of the reasons why Yahweh still got us blessed. Because he said in the word, which I read it to you, he would not take the root or he would not take the beginning or the root. He said he loved us. And by him loving us, he said he wasn't going to kill us off like he did in Noah's time. In Noah's time, those folks were so disobedient, disrespectful. And Yahweh had to send rain down for 40 days and 40 nights to kill them off. They marked him. Where the rain, Noah? Noah, where the rain? Oh, he told you to build this? He told you to build this? Oh, Abba. Oh, Noah. Why you got to build this big? It took Noah a long time to build that ark. Put all of everything in there from food to grass. And Yahweh fixed it where the animals, or not even them, relieve themselves. Where you could smell any stench or anything like that for 40 days. And you got to be hooked up in an ark and only a few windows, smelling stench, and you got to feed them. And there are lions and tigers and bears, oh my, and snakes, poisonous snakes. And Yahweh fixed it where they couldn't put their mouth on you, or Yahweh probably would have killed them right then and there if they tried anything. All the birds flying around, and y'all know what birds do. They fly all around and poop on you. But no water this time. What you see out there now is just a taste of Baba Yaga's revenge. They made movies and showed you. All you had to do is go to YouTube and show so you could see how the world is being destroyed by fire. Fire just pouring out the sky, coming out the sky, destroying everything in its path. And he's showing you in some of the movies the water coming and tearing down huge buildings, especially those made out of nothing but glass and steel. He's not playing this time. Y'all want to act a fool? Folks go to church, call themselves um, Christians and Muslims and Baptist folks. Y'all go and party through the week. Y'all having sex, all kind of sex. Married folks getting busy outside of their marriage, and then come home and wash up and go to church the next day like you hadn't committed no sins. You so evil, dirty, unclean folks. Mm-hmm. And Yahweh see you. Yahweh see you, Israel. They won't even tell you, Israel. They tell you that you're Gentiles. And I keep saying you're a lie. You're a fabricator. Gentile is a person without pigmentation. They're white. Europeans, Anglo-Saxons, you name it, that they don't have pigment in their skin. And I saw TV, Lord have mercy, I saw a group of black Asians. I was like, just like I saw a group of black Hispanics. Israel is everywhere. We multi-racial. We different races, different colors, but we black. I saw some jet blacks, Asian people. Sure did. With them cat ass. Mm-hmm. When y'all come back, he said, what did he say? He gonna gather you from where? The north, the south, the east, and the west. He coming back. He said he coming back to gather his sons and daughters, his babies, his inheritance, his wife, which is a nation of Hebrew Israelites. When he say wife, he added the brothers in too. But they not wife as to have sex. They're wives as to where he provides for us. You all need to get that straight. Because I was in a church where a pastor say he gonna have to wear a dress to be a wife of the Most High. I was like, you a lie. You trying to say you gonna be gay? Bisexual? Yahweh don't play that. He'll burn you up before he let you enter in to the new millennium. Man, you better go head on with that crap. And then one of the pastors talking about 3 weeks ago, I was talking about when they were speaking of Adam and Eve being one. He said 1 + 1 = 1. And I hollered out on the TV. I said, you're a lie. 0 + 1 = 1. 1 + 1, any mathematicians out there tell you = 2. Adam and Eve, they were one of one, which made them 2. But when they got married, they became 1. Because they spirit came into themselves, and his spirit, remember the man is the ruler, and his spirit entered into his wife. And then later on, his wife's spirit entered into him, and they become one. You understand that? That's why a wife could be in the kitchen cooking, and her husband could be coming, and he don't even have to call her. And she could say, "Oh, my husband's on his way. I can feel him. He coming. Let me hurry up and run in here and clean up right quick and put me on some fresh clothes." So when he come home, he won't see that I had on the same clothes when he left. I could freshen up. Wives feel their spouses, just like husbands can feel their wives. And they could feel things. When you out of order, and they ask, where you been? Who you been with? They already sitting there feeling it. And if they go to sleep, they could dream it, see it. And you'll sit up and lie to them. And they'll and you keep lying to them, and they put up with it, and then Yahweh will reveal it. He'll walk right in on your mess. And she will too. Come on now, let's be faithful. Can we be faithful? Can we be honest? If we honest to one another, we be honest to Yahweh. You hear that? And that's when he wants us to be faithful. Faithful beings. Faithful to him. If we are faithful to him, no doubt we're going to be faithful to our brothers and sisters who are earthlings. When you try to show love, they'll, and some of these people, I am a lovely person. I love giving. I love giving gifts. I love hugging. And I love telling the truth. Some people can't stand the truth. And because there's so many um, characters out here, men and women who have made themselves gay, you can't hug people, give them gifts, because they think that you are of the opposite sex. And I had to, this sister was really nice to me when I was going over to Loyola, and I had bought her a gift. The first thing came out of her mouth, she said, "Thank you. Me and my husband will love this." I said, "I hope you and your husband do love that." What happened was I had went shopping, and I bought the wrong thing, and I didn't know who to give it to. And I always see this sister sitting up at her station. And I said, "I wonder would she like this? I'm going to give this to her as a gift." You can't give people's gifts no more. But every now and then I watch people's character, and I'll bless them, and I'll watch how they respond. And then if they respond a certain kind of way, I might bless them again. But I love giving. Because when you give, God turn around and give it back. But Yahweh give more than what you give. Seriously. I'm telling you the truth. All right, come on. I told your sister got a gift for gab. I love talking. I love expressing myself. And I love telling the truth. All right. All right. This is Lamentation. It says the prayer for the people. And it reads like this. Remember, O Yahweh, what is come upon us. Consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers. And you all could understand that. The inheritance did go to those fictional Israelis who pretended to be the sons and daughters of Israel. Our houses to aliens. Aliens are those who are not a part of Israel. They are all different nationalities other than Israel. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. Our nets are under pre- pres- persecution. Now let me see what this says. I'm going to the footnotes. It says a description of the affliction, disgrace, and despondency of the Jews under their Babylonian captors. Okay, you all, they put Jews in here, but we not Jews. They refuse to say Hebrews. We are the original Hebrew Israelites. The captions or the captives has to pay for their water and wood. Where at that time they didn't have to, but they did. But now we really do have to pay for water and wood if we want to build anything or use it for firewood. We labor and have no rest. We have given the hands to the Egyptians. We are living in a modern day Egypt. What's going on out there? If you don't hurry up and repent, and if you don't cry out to Yahweh, when the time comes, the angels gonna be out there helping those to get on them boats and ships and planes. And if you're not ready and you want to lag behind, I'd rather get on that first boat than to get on the second boat because you don't know what type of tribulation or what type of tests Yahweh gonna send you through. And I'm telling you, I wouldn't, I would not want to drag the hand when I would much rather be on that first plane or ship. Mm-hmm. And to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread. Our father has sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquity. See, that's what's wrong with us. We were carrying their sins from the third and fourth generation. Now the third and fourth generation, which is us, but the sin part is over. That's why we have Juneteenth. Now, Yahweh is preparing those who are ready, who know who they are, Hebrew Israelites, and they are trying their best to keep the law, the Sabbath day, the holy days, feast of weeks, and the matzah, 9 days of matzah. Because we can't keep all those laws because we weren't brought up in them. But when he returned, he's going to put it in our hearts. And that way, we'll always remember. Won't get away from us this time. He going to put it in the heart of man. Well, we won't forget. Could you all think of all them celebrations we going to be having, all them feast days, festivals? It's all about partying. And they didn't want to do it. Men supposed to wear men clothes and women supposed to wear women clothes. Brothers really, y'all need to pull it up. Who did the cooking? The men did the cooking. Women didn't do no cooking. Men and women wore almost the same clothing. Brothers wore gowns and sisters wore dresses. And sometimes they wore those genie pantses. Women wore the pantses. Men didn't wear no pants. They wore skirts, dresses. Look it up. You see in all them biblical movies, do you see them in pants? What you see them in? Mini skirts with sandals. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have bore their iniquities. Yes, we did. Servants have ruled over us. The people who's supposed to be serving us are ruling over us. But when Yahweh come back and bless us, it's going to be turned around. It's going to be the opposite. We're going to be ruling over them. So they might as well go on and get their last tidbit. But the thing about it is we can't be mean and nasty to them. Because they're going to be our cooks, our chefs, our chauffeurs, our gardeners, our maids, our butlers, our designers, our tailors. They're going to be some of everything, chefs. But you can't be mean to them. And some of them going to be rich. Because they love the Most High, just like we did. And they kept their feast days along with us. They kept our feast days. And they went on and got themselves circumcised. And they were taught the law. Servants have rule over us. There is none that doeth deliver us out of their hand. Nobody. God said, once I get you in my hand, who can deliver you out? I'm asking you the question. Who can deliver us out of Yahweh's hand? And he always tell you to come forth. Come to me and come forth to let me know if you could deliver any of my children out of my hand. Enemy. We get our bread with the pearls of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness. Our skin, listen, our skin was black like an oven. They even tell you in the word, Israel, you black. But Israel is a multicolored bird. Israel has many colors. You could be yellow. You could be light skinned. You could be my color. You could be black, blue. You could be black, black. You could be brown. Israel has many different colors, but you still black. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. They ravished the women of Zion. And the maids in the cities of Judah. See what they did? They show you in these slave movies. They show you. But they done got now where they don't want to show the slave movies on account of these millennials. Ooh, they something else now. You better not be showing these slave movies to these millennials. They don't even care about that. Oh my God. Prints are hung up by their hands. Didn't they do it? They showed you in the movies. They hung them up on trees, beat them, cut off their private, stuck it in their mouth. They poured gasoline on them, burn them up. They use chains and chained them up to the back of they trucks or their cars. and ran them through the cities, through the streets, and cut them up, cut their bodies up. The the faces of elders were not honored. They didn't honor the elders. They spit in their face, hit them with their fists, knock them down. They didn't just do that to men. They did it to the sisters too, to the women too, to our elder women's too. They took the young men's to grind, and the children fell under the wood. The elders have ceased from the gate, the young men from their music. Now, back then, they weren't allowed to play um, certain music, but the music that they will allow them in their houses to play had to be with a piano, fiddler, horn, or I can't think of that thing that they do like this here. I can't think of it. They had to play that. All the music had to be sophisticated music. And Israel could sing. And they could make their own music with their hands. Do-do-do-do-do. 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 And they would use wood sticks, drums, whatever. They would beat on certain things to make music. They would dance. But they couldn't, when they see the master, they had to stop. All right. The joy of our hearts is ceased. Our dance is turned into mourning. Because they was killing Israel's soul back then. They killed them because they hated them. They couldn't stand them. Because they knew who our ancestors were. They knew you were Hebrew Israelite. They knew you were the sons and daughters of Yahweh. I am. Where is your God now? He done left you, huh? He nowhere to be found. And when Israel got together and they started repenting to God and they went to humming, they went to fasting, they stuff went to being tore up, their children went to dying, folks went to coming after them, they went to losing their business, their houses. When Israel went to repenting and praying and crying out to the Most High, he reversed that thing and sent it on the enemy. Read it. He said, the crown is fallen from our head. Yep. Because we were kings and queens and princes and princesses. We were loyal to our Yah. But now it's returning back. Our crown is returning. Our crown is coming back, brothers and sisters. Woe unto us that we have sinned. Yeah. And some of us are still sinning and won't stop. Because you letting your lust take over you. And once it gets strong, you got to make a booty call. And I'm talking to the women and the men. For this our hearts is faint. For these things our eyes are dim. Because of the fountain, because of the mountain of Zion, which is desolated, the foxes walk upon us. When he means foxes, he talking about these slick folks. Because they got slick tongues. They know how to develop, how to talk to you and have you thinking and bring your resistance down so they could get in. That's called craftiness. And that's what Satan is. He's crafty, especially when he comes and he's handsome. He's good looking. And women's love them some good looking men, especially when they dress sharp, got their hair cut. They look good. Ah, smell good. Oh, that just brings down all the resistance in a woman. But the only thing, if they see that ring on their finger, is you forget about it. But you still can admire a brother that looks good. You can admire another sister's husband. You could admire, but don't touch. Don't be crafty. Don't be trying to be slick. Because he might give you some choice words and tell you, I love my wife. So don't try to use anything on him. No witchcraft. No sassiness. No showing your breasts, your legs, or have your stomach out. You all better be mindful of yourself, or Yahweh will come in and give you a butt whooping that you will never forget. Believe it or not. He says, for this our heart is faint. For these things our eyes are dim, because of the mountains of Zion, which is desolated. The foxes walk upon it. Now, this is a prayer petition. You, O Yahweh, remind us forever your throne from generation to generation. Wherefore doest you forget us forever and forsake us so long time? And that's the way it feels. That's the way them ancestors felt like. Think about all that slavery they had to endure, pull off their robes and then put on a diaper, pull off their crown and then wouldn't let them comb their hair. And they had to walk around with their hair all knotty. Take off your royal robe to wear a diaper. And they just threw clothes at you with holes in them, dirty, and wouldn't let you wash them. They wouldn't hardly let them take a bath. They had to sneak and go to the lake to take a bath. And they had to make their own soap out of lye. Look it up. Turn you, Yahweh, unto us, O Yah, and we shall be turned, renewed our days as our old. See that? Everything that we lost, from time to things to money to children's, all of that is going to be given back to us. Yahweh going to give things back to us. You hear me? Turn us unto you, O Yah, and we shall renew our days as of old. But you have utterly rejected us. You are very wroth against us. Now it's saying, I'm going to the footnotes. 5:12. Hanging on the body after execution was an added indignation. To grin or grind, considered to be woman's work, was demeaning for men. The falling crown illustrate Jerusalem's lost glory. See that? When they take your crown, they make you lose glory. Like this lady, she was black, she was kind of bow-legged, and she was a skater. And they never would give her her proper score. They cheated her out of everything, and she was so heartbroken that she ended up quitting. But they didn't like her because of the color of her skin. But now we have some more black skaters in there, and they watching those judges now. And some of those judges that treated her bad, they end up kicking them out. So they end up losing their position. And her mother, who was a Caucasian, or her trainer, which was a Caucasian, tried to get her to go back, but because she was so heartbroken for the way they had treated her, she didn't want to become a skater anymore. But Yahweh dealing with them now. The black skaters are winning, and they are winning their crowns. They are getting their glory and their respect and their honor because they put some righteous judges up there now. Y'all need to start watching this, and you can see what's going on. You can see it on the news, on the TV, in the shows, in the movies, in the sitcoms. And he said, "But thou hast utterly rejected us. You are very wroth against us." Okay, 522, footnote. Like Malachi, this book ends on a negative note. Therefore, when it was publicly read, verse 21 was customarily repeated after the reading of verse 22. See that? And I wrote in my footnote, I said Hebrews were black, and they are a mixed race of people. Where in the Bible is it found that Yahweh, God, tested men? And then it tells you go to Exodus 20:20, Zechariah 13:9, to refine men. That's why he tests you, to refine you. You understand that? Okay, that was a prayer in lamentation, the prayer for the people. And it's letting you know that those ancestors was going through so much. They were heartbroken because they thought Yahweh forgot them, didn't hear them. Let me go back. Let me read it. He said, "Turn down, turn you." This is English writings, but I got to put it in my own way. Turn, you, turn, Yahweh, unto us, O Yah, and we shall be turned, renewed our days as of old. But thou hast utterly rejected us. Thou art very wroth against us. This is what our ancestors were saying. But look what you did. You was all up in the temple having sex with the uh, conning women and with other sisters who came to give worship, and you all didn't want to obey. You didn't want to mind. You didn't want to keep the Passover, the Sabbath day. You didn't want to keep none of the 600 and something um, laws. We are under a law, and you didn't want to keep them. So look what Yahweh did. Kicked Israel so far out of the land that they couldn't even swim back. All them sharks and different dangerous sea animals in the water. You couldn't swim that far back to where we once lived. And he scattered you, dropped you off at Atlanta, Jamaica, all them islands. But he coming back. I'm coming back to get you. I'm coming back to get you, Israel. Mm-hmm. Yahweh coming back for us. I think how that song go. He's coming back again. Will you be ready, ready when he comes again? Will you be ready, Israel? He's coming back again. Oh, yes, he is. He's telling you, I'm reading it to you. Oh, will you be ready, ready, ready when he comes again? I'm trying my best to get ready, stay ready. And I hope that I'm favored with him because I want to live. I even tell my doctors I want to live. Whatever you are doing to me or giving me, I be crying out because this medication be messing with my stomach, be messing with my heart, my hypertension, and I be calling, crying out. Do anybody hear me? And I got 2 or 3 more times to say that, and if they don't do nothing, I know who to call. And you should too. That's why they got all these medical um places you could call that's over all of these hospitals and doctors. You could call and put them in check and they'll do research and you'll get a letter in the mail. I know I did with one of the physicians and they let them go. So I'm telling you, don't you be no doormat for nobody. Do your research. Every time I open up this word, it keep talking about Yahweh coming back for you. But you got to do something. He ain't just coming back for you and you not doing nothing. He telling you to repent. Repent, Israel. Know that Yahweh love you. It's nobody else. He's your savior. You don't hear them crying out to Yahweh, talking about he our savior, he our redeemer. They lying and telling you that it's that Jesus Christ fellow. Excuse me. It is that Jesus Christ fellow. When it's not. I'm talking to Israel and I'm talking to the earthlings who are fathering the Hebrew Israelites and their God. Whatever God you following, y'all keep following him. Because when the day come when he return back, y'all really gonna be crying. Bet you're gonna be crying out then, asking God to forgive you. Why wait till it's too late when you could do it now? Why not stop your foolishness? It's hard. Took me years. You got to become faithful. Whew. Talking about. But you can do it. It's in your DNA to do right, to love, to be sweet, to be faithful. That's one thing. It's not hard to be faithful. But it's hard to love these enemies. I told Yahweh, I said, Yahweh, you want us to love our enemies. But I'm telling you, it's hard to love them with they sneaky, conniving self. And they even sometimes family members. It's hard to love them when you're trying to be faithful and right to them. and they sneaky, lying, and try to make their stuff seem just, righteous, and they know what they doing. All right, brothers and sisters, it's been a pleasure. Please go back and read that Lamentation 50 about the prayer, about him praying to Yahweh concerning us and what our ancestors did and didn't do. Now, if you love him, keep his commandments, keep his law, show him that you love him. It's an upstream battle, like the Simons, what do you call it? Salmons, the fish. When they got to go upstream, to lay those eggs to make new ones. And right after they have those babies, they die. It's a battle trying to stay faithful. It is. The moment you walk out your door, Satan got something planned. But Yahweh got the angels watching over you. You got one on your right side, one on your left side. Uh-huh. Yep. So I want to say to each and every one of you, thank you so very much for tuning in. May Yahweh richly bless you. May he keep you. May he watch over you. May you have the rest of this evening blessed. Continue to do your research. Know that Yahweh loves you and he's coming back for you. This world wasn't designed or created for good and evil. It was created for us to live forever. We are designers. We are artists. We are musicians. We are doctors. We are lawyers. We are creators. We are builders. We are seamstresses, tailors. We are cooks, chefs, nurses, CNNs. We are mechanics, housekeepers, CNAs, take care of the seniors. We are everything. But when we come back the second time around, your servant is going to serve us instead of we serving them. All right, brothers and sisters, I hope you enjoyed this segment. Yahweh loves you. Yahweh loves you. Yahweh loves him. Some Israelites. Watch when he come back. Everybody gonna be repenting. I read it in the word. Even Yahweh gonna repent to us. Because these were some cruel, very cruel heathens. Cut your head off, your arms, your legs. Have sex with your wives. The other female bosses wait till their husbands leave and they go get the brothers with the largest penis to come in and have sex with them. Just had them to do any and everything and they favor them. But they wait until their husbands leave. They don't do it when their husbands is on the around the house. I watched a lot of slave movies when I was coming up. They not playing them now. All right, to Yahweh be the glory. Yahweh loves you, Israel. So do I. And there isn't a thing you can do about it. I pray that Yahweh continue to bless you, watch over you, heal you, provide for you. The bills get paid. He put finances in your checking account, your savings account, your mailbox. I want to say, I asked Yahweh to put some money in you all's mailbox. And this past week, I got a birthday present of some finance in my mailbox. Whoa, whoa. I tell you, I'm real. I'm not phony. I said I be praying for you, asking for you, and I be receiving. Go to the telling Yahweh to bless you in the storehouse, the warehouse, and I go. I went to the and I got blessed. Every time when I speak up for you, it's reversed towards me as well. I'm a daughter of Zion. I'm a daughter of Yahweh. I'm his wife. And I know good and well he not going to treat me no less than any of you. So I thank Yahweh. I thank him for everything he does. I thank him for looking beyond our faults and seeing our needs. I thank him for not letting a fire break out, no smoke, no gas, no thieves, no silent uh, uh, gases to break out, catch people in their sleep and they dead. I pray that Yahweh will forever watch over you, earthlings that love Yah, and you, Israel, you that's praying and watching and waiting, being watchful and waiting on Yahweh. So to Yahweh be the glory. May he bless my Rabbi Nolan. May he bless him richly from the top of his head to the soles of his feet. And I want to thank him for the prayers, for blessing me. I want to thank each and every one of you who are sending up some righteous prayers for me. Thank you so very much. To Yahweh be the glory. To Yahweh, my Elohim, be the glory. And please don't forget, if you fall, get up. And Yahweh, forgive us for every sin that we commit before you. Seen, unseen, knowing and unknowing sins. Forgive us, Yah. To you be the glory. To my Elohim, my I am, my Asher, Ash, be the glory. Yod, Hey, Vahe, Yair, Ahaya, Yahuwah, Yahuwah, Yahuwah. To you be the glory. Until we meet again, you all have a very blessed and the rest of your evening. Shalom, shalom, Israel. Shalom. May Yahweh bless each and every one of you with your soulmate. Until we meet again.